I decided that I enjoy working in clay, and I could make, I would like to do sculpture, but the whole human body was too difficult. So I decided to settle on just do faces. And that was pretty simple. You could just take a piece of newspaper and put it in and ball it up a little bit and make an oval shape and put a masking tape around that, and that formed my basis for my face.
Mm-hmm.
And I could take a slab of clay and put over this newspaper arrangement and form a face. So I took some classes with Dorothy Lewis. That's Jack Lewis's wife, and she was an artist.
Mm.
And she sort of taught me how to divide up the features of a face. And if you take your whole head and you look where your eyes are, the eyes are sort of in the middle of the space between the top of your head and your chin. So that it designates where you put the eye sockets. So I took my thumbs and pushed in the eye sockets. And that then set the place of the face in the head that I was forming. And then Dorothy Lewis said you have to divide the face up into 3 sections. From the hairline, the natural hairline, to the brow is one section, and then from the brow to the bottom of the nose is the second section, and from the bottom of the nose to the chin is the third part of the face. Mm-hmm. So if you make those designations on the slab of clay, then that's a start for forming your mask. Then I would add, eyeballs and eyelids and brows and and cut the mouth out. You know, I could cut the mouth in a shape and then just get underneath the clay, put my fingers underneath the slab, and push the mouth out so that it looks more realistic. And the chin would be pushed out, and the cheekbones and the brow were all sort of formed in the clay, the basic clay. Mm-hmm. Then I could add ears and hair and so forth. So anyway, that's the basic way that I made my masks.
And when did you first start your masks, Nammy?
Back in the 80s, I took this class with Dorothy Lewis, and she was very helpful. I enjoyed her class a good deal. And so that's where I learned the proportions of the face with her. And it was my own idea to just limit. Well, I wanted to do sculpture, and I thought, well, it's just to make the whole figure, unless it's lying down figure, which I could also do, but it was too much of a construction problem with the clay. So I settled on the mask as a form that I could follow up and change the mask to represent different ethnic groups of people on this earth. And then after the dry mask was bisque fired, then I could add. It's another thing that Dorothy Lewis told me. You could add this iron wash, this what they call Barnard black clay, with water, and you could put this wash on your clay and then wipe most of it off. But the iron wash would remain in hollows and wrinkles and so forth in your piece, so that it gave some three-dimensional depth to it.
Mm-hmm.
So the iron wash was a great idea, I think. So I would put that on the bisque, and then I would refire that at a higher temperature, as we usually do with clay.
Mm-hmm.
You do a bisque firing, and then you do a glaze firing. So I could add glaze if I wanted, but I could also just paint whatever colors I wanted to make whatever ethnic kind of look I wanted to the mask.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I got into the mask idea.
Great.
So